Hello everyone! Today we are going to learn about the lithium battery and its manufacturing and disposal. They are the silent, hidden heartbeats of our modern world, powering everything from our phones to our cars. These batteries have untethered us from the wall socket, giving us a freedom once like science fiction. But their life cycle, from the earth to their final use, carries a great responsibility we must understand. Every battery begins its existence as raw, natural material locked away in the Earth's crust. The journey starts in vast, arid salt flats deep within hard rock mines. Here, people extract the essential elements. Lithium is often drawn from underground brines. Those brines are evaporated under the sun, leaving a concentrated salt. Cobalt, nickel, manganese. This extraction is profoundly energy-intensive. It reshapes landscapes. It uses immense quantities of water, reminding us of the physical connection to the planet. Once unearthed, materials travel to sophisticated factories. The transformation into a battery begins. Metals are processed and refined into fine powders. Powders are mixed with binders and conductive additives, forming a thick, dark, wet slurry. The slurry's consistency is absolutely critical. One slurry is for the anode, another for the cathode. Meticulous chemistry, like baking a cake with planetary ingredients. The next step is one of incredible precision. Anode slurry coated on gossamer thin copper foil. Cathode slurry applied to aluminum foil. Coated sheets, hundreds of meters long, fed through enormous drying ovens. Sheets pass through massive rollers and calendaring, pressed to precise thickness and density, packing ions into the smallest space. Assembly in meticulously clean, dry rooms. Coated foils are cut into sheets. A delicate, porous separator is placed between anode and cathode. The separator allows ions through but prevents a short circuit. Layers are stacked or rolled tightly. Placed into a casing, hard prism, soft pouch, familiar cylinder. The cell is injected with liquid electrolyte, then sealed. The battery is born, but not ready. It must be charged for the first time in a slow, careful formation process. Inside every lithium-ion battery, a silent and elegant dance is constantly taking place. It involves 4 key players: the anode, the cathode, a porous separator, and the electrolyte, a chemical river that allows ions to journey between them. When discharging, lithium ions travel from the anode to the cathode. At the same time, their partner electrons are blocked by the separator and forced along an external path. This flow of electrons is the electricity that powers your devices. Charging the battery simply reverses this entire process, sending the ions back home to the anode. Charging reverses this process. An external force pushes lithium ions back from the cathode across the electrolyte to the anode, refilling the battery like a reservoir. This reversible cycle can happen thousands of times, which is what makes these batteries so useful. However, the process isn't perfect. With every journey, a tiny toll is taken on the battery's components, leading, over time, to its eventual decline and a finite lifespan. A battery's capacity naturally diminishes over time. With each charge cycle, irreversible changes occur, reducing its ability to hold a charge. After 300 to 500 cycles, you'll notice a loss in storage. Several factors accelerate this aging. Constantly draining a battery to zero puts more strain on it. For daily use, keep the charge between 20 and 80%. This gentler approach can significantly extend its lifespan. Heat is also a battery's greatest enemy. High temperatures are a battery's worst enemy, whether from a hot day or the heat from fast charging. This speeds up the unwanted chemical reactions that lead to degradation. To extend its life, avoid extreme temperatures and use slower charging when possible. For long-term storage, keep it in a cool place at around 50% charge. These small acts of care can make a tangible difference, slowing the inevitable fade. When an EV battery's capacity fades, it's not useless. It has simply reached the end of its first life. This opens the door to a second life. These retired batteries can be repurposed for stationary energy storage in a home, storing excess solar power during the day and releasing it at night. On a larger scale, they can stabilize community power grids. This extends the battery's useful life by years, maximizing the value of the resources used to create it. After its second life, every battery faces its final destination, recycling, where the circle can truly be closed. The process begins by safely shredding batteries, separating out plastics and metals. This reveals a valuable powder called black mass, a treasure trove of critical metals like lithium and cobalt. These recovered metals are sent back to create new batteries, reducing the need for new mining and saving energy. The lithium-ion battery's journey carries a complex story of environmental and social impact. Mining, manufacturing, and disposal are significant hurdles on our path to a sustainable world. Yet, there is cause for great hope. Scientists are creating new chemistries and designing batteries that are easier to disassemble, making recycling more efficient and less costly. The vision is to create a closed-loop system, where materials from one generation of batteries are used to create the next. This hopeful future, however, depends on us. By using batteries thoughtfully and seeking proper e-waste recycling, we ensure valuable materials are not lost. Our individual actions, when multiplied, drive the change towards a future powered by clean energy. Its story is not a simple one, but it is one we must engage with. Championing responsible manufacturing, embracing the potential of reuse, committing to comprehensive recycling, we can ensure that this powerful technology serves us well for generations to come. We can close the circle, transforming a linear path of consumption into a sustainable cycle of renewal, ensuring the heartbeat of our digital world is one that beats in harmony with our planet.